Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and today I'm driving a 2021 Toyota Venza. Yes, this is an old nameplate they brought back. It's a roomy two-row SUV that's a little bit bigger than the RAV4, but a little bit smaller than the Highlander. So in this video, let's go ahead and talk about my 5 things I like about the vehicle, and one thing I'm just not liking the way that it's working with something. I will tell you what that is. Okay, out here in the open road, I actually put quite a few miles in this vehicle. Drove to South Dakota, which is about 3 hours away. Went up there, played golf a couple days, drove back. Had a friend in the seat with me the whole time. Drove around town a lot with this vehicle. I put a lot of miles on it. I got to tell you what, overall, it's pretty comfortable. It's really comfortable as far as the seating comfort. Driver fatigue, I have all these advanced safety features, like I have lane tracing assist, helps me stay in the lane better. I have lane departure assist with steering, so if I do leave the lane, it actually moves me in. I have a dynamic radar control that I can set down to all speeds. It'll take me all the way down to a stop, so that way I don't have to worry about hitting the brakes so much. If I do have to hit the brakes, I have forward collision assistance. I have like bicycle detection as well. I mean, I have a host of features, and rear cross traffic alert. Plus, I have the really cool video game like back camera. I'll show you that on the screen. And so, yeah, I mean, there's lots of good features in this as far as safety features. Again, seats are really comfortable. Visibility is really good in this vehicle. And I would tell you that the performance is pretty good. So this has got 219 net horsepower, and that's with the hybrid powertrain. So I have a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine mated to a lithium-ion battery. This is a newly developed battery for them. And this lithium-ion battery has 0.9 kilowatt hours, which is interesting because the RAV4 hybrid uses a nickel metal hydrate and it gets 1.6 kilowatt hours. So the new battery has less capacity. Interesting. I don't know. 3 electric motors in there as well. Plus, it's got a really cool rear. So instead of using a transfer case to engage the all-wheel drive, it actually uses electric motor to engage all-wheel drive. So you can get about 80% of torque to the rear wheels because it's front-wheel drive. So this is pretty interesting as far as how they have it all set up, and it works really well. Like, I'm right now averaging 37 miles per gallon. When I drove up to South Dakota, I got close to 40 miles per gallon. My only complaint with it is it's got a small gas tank, so I had to fill up gas. It would have been nice to have a bigger gas tank, never put a gas in this, but it's just me being me. But yeah, so I mean, 40 miles per gallon is pretty darn good in an SUV. I remember the days of actually right now, there's competitors in the marketplace. They can't even come close to this as far as fuel economy. And the hybrid powertrain is standard to the Toyota Venza lineup. I think this is really the future. You don't have to plug it in. You don't worry about charging it overnight, all kind of stuff. It's got regenerative braking. I do have EV mode that will operate at low speeds to drive EV only. And I have different drive modes like Eco and Sport and stuff to allow me to change the throttle response and also how well the battery charges. So I really, really liking what Toyota has done here with the hybrid powertrain. It is, well, fantastic. One of the best parts of this car is having Wi-Fi, right? And having a hybrid. This is off right now, but I still got cool AC air coming through. And doing the kids' soccer thing tonight, practice. But I'm able to watch a movie, recline in the seat, hang out, put my feet out a little bit. And what's nice, like I said, with the engine being off, I'm not disturbing those sitting in front of me because it's so quiet. So yeah, big win. Big win. So let me talk about the 5 things I like and 5 things I don't like in this vehicle. And so, or 5 things I like and 1 thing I don't like. Let's make that more clear. So number 1, I mean, I've just got done gushing over it. The power delivery, the fuel economy, the driving performance of this. It's really good driving vehicle. It's really something that I could commute with and not have any issues with that. Long distance trips, no problem there either. Plenty of cargo room, so that's number 1. Number 2 is the cargo room. The cargo room is pretty good size in this. I kind of alluded to that. I'll show you some footage of some golf bag back there, but I'm telling you, you got tons of room. You put on the seats, and you got room for days, which is nice in this type of two-row SUV because I don't need the third row all the time. The third row is often talked about a lot, but I even have kids, and I don't use third row as much as people would think. I like the cargo room. I like the additional cargo space. So that's number 2. Number 3 has got to be In this trim level, I mean, this is $43,000, but I like all the bells and whistles, like heads-up display. I like the different heated steering wheel, cooled seats, heated seats. I got all of the JBL sound system. I got all the bells and whistles, and it makes a difference. Number 3, right? Number 4. I got to make sure I remember it. So we have driving performance and fuel economy. We have space, and we have all the features. Number 4 has got to be the cool Stargazer moonroof. I'll show you that on the screen. It's a little gimmicky. Yeah, a little gimmicky, sure. But it is kind of cool. So you just press a button here, and it changes it from a frosted glass overtone to lights it up. So it's kind of nice. You don't get so burned up by the sun during the day when it's really warm out and hot. Not today, because today's overcast and cloudy. It's kind of weird. But you do get that nice benefit of having that as far as not getting burnt up in hot conditions, like Arizona. I have bald friends in Arizona drive convertibles, and boy, they have a hard time with that. I can imagine why. Yeah, I definitely imagine why. Number 5, and this is going to be kind of subjective, but I like the overall look of this vehicle. I think from the exterior standpoint, it's different. You know, Toyota has often had a history of having bland interiors and bland exteriors, and this is nice. It's nice deviation from their typical. Turn it on here in a minute. And it's nice deviation from the typical, and it definitely looks, to me, a lot better. So there you go. There are my 5 good things about this Toyota Venza, things I really do like about it. And let me show you my last thing that I'm not really a big fan of how this looks. Okay, one of the things I don't really care for with this Venza is this kind of hot mess over here. So it just looks like it's out of place. The big screen is nice, 12-inch screen. I do like how I have the shows me where the battery's being charged, whether the engine's on, whether I'm driving, energy monitor. I really like that. I like this screen. I just wish it was down a little bit and not kind of, I don't know, it's tough. I love, hate there. The power button's kind of a weird spot. Back here is a phone charger, which is kind of a lost cubby hole in there. And the shifter, it's just I don't know. It's taken me a long time to get used to it, and I'm still not really used to how it all lays out. I'm sure if you own this for a while, you get used to this, but it just seems like this is what the RAV4 is designed with as well. It seems like there's something they can do a little bit better for layout just here. This is fine. That's all fine. I like the stitching here. I like the way the styling is. Everything looks good, except this could just be done better. And all these gloss black as far as controls here, the temperature is a little hard to see sometimes at night or when I'm driving around like right now. You really can't see it from a distance because that gloss black kind of covers up that red and blue. It's hard to tell those temperature gauges. So, and the tune and track took me a long time to figure out that was that because I have no knobs. No knobs at all. I just have push button and yeah. So I really not a huge fan of this overall. All right, there you go. There are my thoughts on the 2021 Toyota Venza. Go ahead and click this video over here. Website down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.